This is Steve Toll, your host of Prescription Music Radio, with your daily dose of song. I will be singing and playing guitar and violin on some selections. The first several songs of our program describe the joy of nomadic life and traveling around the country. Trailer for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. I'll put 2 hours of pushing broom, buys an 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. Third boxcar, midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Old worn out clothes and shoes. I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found, short but not too big round. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, all the children and all of their names, and every handout in every town, every lock that ain't locked, no one's around. I say, trailer for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. I'm a 2 hours of pushing broom, by the 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means a king of the road. I'm a man of means, by no means a king of the road, king of the road, king of the road. Rambling rose, rambling rose, why you ramble, no one knows. Wild and wind blown, that's how you've grown. Who can cling to a rambling rose? Ramble on, ramble on. When you're rambling, days are gone. Who will love you with a love true? When you're rambling, days are gone. Rambling rose, rambling rose, why I want you, heaven knows. Though I love you with a love true, who can cling to a rambling rose? Who can cling to a rambling rose? I've got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle as I go riding merrily along. And they say, oh, ain't you glad you're single? And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell, though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never fell. I've got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, as I go riding merrily along. And they say, oh, ain't you glad you're single? And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell, though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never fell. I've got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, as I go riding merrily along. And they say, oh, ain't you glad you're single? And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell, though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never fell. I've got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, as I go riding merrily along. On the road again, I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, going places that I've never been, seeing things that I may never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again.
King of the Road is a 1965 song written and originally recorded by country singer Roger Miller, which describes a traveler who lives a hand-to-mouth existence but feels free, and describes himself with joking introspection as the King of the Road. It was written at the Idana Hotel in Boise, Idaho. Ramblin' Rose is a 1962 popular song written by brothers Noel and Joe Sherman and popularized by Nat King Cole. Cole's recording of the song was released by Capitol Records, and it reached number 2 on both the Billboard and Cashbox charts and sold over 1 million copies as a single. In the style of an onomatopoeia, I've Got Spurs That Jingle Jangle Jingle As I Go Riding Merrily Along, written by Frank Lesser, was recorded by Tex Ritter and Gene Autry. On the Road Again is a song made famous by country music singer Willie Nelson, and is part of the soundtrack to the 1980 movie Honeysuckle Rose. The song about life on tour came about when the executive producer of the film approached Nelson about writing the song. Our next 3 songs celebrate the ideal of being happy where you are in life and realizing that happiness is a state of mind.
got a barrel of money. Maybe we're ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song, side by side. Don't know what's coming tomorrow. Maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel our road, sharing our load, side by side. Through all kinds of weather, what if the sky should fall? As long as we're together, it doesn't matter at all. When they've all had their troubles and parted, we'll be the same as we started, just traveling along, singing a song, side by side. Just traveling along, singing a song, side by side, side by side, side by side. She gets too hungry for dinner at 8. She likes the theater and never comes late. She never bothers with people she hates. That's why that lady is a tramp. Doesn't like crap games with barons and earls. Won't go to Harlem in ermine and pearls. Won't ditch the dirt with the rest of the girls. That's why the lady is a tramp. She likes the free, fresh wind in her hair, life without care. She's broke and that's okay. Hates California, it's cold and it's damp. That's why the lady is a tramp. That's why that lady is a tramp. She likes the cool, a fresh wind and hair, life without care. She's broke and that's okay. Hates California, it's cold and it's damp. That's why the lady, that's why the lady, that's why the lady is a tramp. Lady's a tramp, lady's a tramp. I've got plenty of nothing, and nothing's plenty for me. I got no car, got no mule, I got no misery. And folks with plenty of plenty, they've got a lock on the door, afraid somebody's gonna rob them while they're out making more. What for? I've got no lock on the door, that's no way to be. They can steal the rug from the floor. That's okay with me, 'cause the things I prize, like stars in the skies, are all free. I got plenty of nothing, and nothing's plenty for me. I got my gal, I got my song, I got heaven the whole day long. Got my gal, got my love, got my song.
Side by Side is a popular song with lyrics by Gus Kahn and music by Harry M. Woods, written in 1927, now considered a standard. It has been recorded by many artists, but is probably best known for a 1953 recording by K-Star. The Lady is a Tramp is a show tune from the 1937 Rodgers and Hart musical, Babes in Arms. This song is a sophisticated and witty spoof of New York high society and its strict etiquette. It has become a classic song in the pop standard vocal genre. Several stars have recorded their own renditions, including Frank Sinatra in the 1940s and Ella Fitzgerald in the 1950s, but it was first recorded in 1937 by Tommy Dorsey and his orchestra, featuring Edith Wright on vocals. I've Got Plenty of Nothing is a song from Porgy and Bess, an opera first performed in 1935 with music by George Gershwin and lyrics by Ira Gershwin. It was based on DuBose Hayward's novel Porgy and the play of the same name that he co-wrote with his wife Dorothy Hayward. The work deals with African American life in the fictitious Catfish Row, based on the real-life Cabbage Row in Charleston, South Carolina. Our final three songs of today's show speak of the concept of being young, whatever your chronological age may be.
They try to tell us we're too young to really be in love. They say that love's a word we've only heard, but can't begin to know the meaning of. And yet, we're not too young to know this love will last though years may go. And then, someday, they may recall we were not too young at all. They try to tell us we're too young to really be in love. They say that love's a word we've only heard, can't begin to know the meaning of. And yet, we're not too young to know this love will last though years may go. And then, someday they may recall we were not too young at all. We were not too young at all. Fairy tales can come true, it can happen to you if you're young at heart. For it's hard, you will find, to be narrow of mind if you're young at heart. You can go to extremes with impossible schemes. You can laugh when your dreams fall apart at the seams. Then here is the best part, you have a head start if you are among the very young at heart. If you're young at heart. If you're young at heart, you can go to extremes with impossible schemes. You can laugh when your dreams fall apart at the seams. Then here is the best part, you have a head start if you are among the very young at heart. If you are among the very young at heart. You make me feel so young. You make me feel like spring has sprung. And every time I see your face, I'm such a happy individual the moment that you speak. I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. Well, you and I are just like a couple of tots running across the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. So you made me feel so young. You made me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I wanna feel the way I do today. 'Cause you make me feel so, you make me feel so, you make me feel so young. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, you make me feel the way I feel today. 'Cause you make me feel so, you make me feel so, you make me feel so young, so young. You make me feel so young, you make me feel so young.
Too Young is a popular song with music written by Sidney Lipman and lyrics by Sylvia D. The song was published in 1951. The best-known version of the song was recorded by Nat King Cole on February 6, 1951, and released by Capitol Records. It was a million-selling record and reached the number one position on the Billboard chart, staying at number one for 5 weeks. Young at Heart is a pop standard with music by Johnny Richards and lyrics by Carolyn Lee. The song was written and published in 1953, with Lee contributing the lyrics to what was originally a Richards instrumental called Moonbeam. Frank Sinatra was the first performer to record the song, which became a million-selling hit in 1953. The song was such a hit that a movie that Sinatra was filming at the same time with Doris Day was renamed to the song title. You Make Me Feel So Young is a 1946 popular song composed by Joseph Miro, with lyrics written by Mac Gordon. Ella Fitzgerald, Frank Sinatra, Mel Torme, and Rosemary Clooney all recorded the song. This is Steve Toll, your host on Prescription Music Radio. We hope you've enjoyed the program today, and don't forget, the prescription is music.